Morning, everyone. Welcome to day 8 of Vlogmas. Not much happening here today except work, same as yesterday. Got a pretty full inbox to tackle. Just sent Wayne a reminder that we need to narrow down if he wants to order from Morgan Seafood for Christmas. You pick up if you order now, there's a cut-off date of the 22nd of December. But they could shut off, they only have so many pre-orders, so they could cut that off early. And you have to spend a minimum of $120. So he really loves seafood and prawns and that, and whole fish. So I said, if you want something, we need to get the order in now so we can go and pick it up on Christmas Eve to have over the Christmas period. So probably see if Wayne's dad maybe wants to get some prawns. And if Wayne does go for the seafood option, he can have that on Boxing Day when we go for... so Boxing Day, Wayne has, as his sort of one of his main Christmas presents, has booked himself a spot in the engine of the steam engine. So he sits where they fire up the steam engine, where the driver is. He sits there, and I think it's called a footplate ticket, and he travels from Gympie train station through to one of the inland ones, and back again. I can't remember the name of the train station it stops at. So maybe Maryborough. Anyway, so Gympie to Maryborough on the steam engine, and so he's booked himself a footplate. Obviously, I can't take the dogs on the train with me, so I'll have to just meet him at the stop when they get to Maryborough while they turn the train around, and then drive back and pick him up from Gympie train station, and then we'll go and have a picnic, and that's on Boxing Day. So he could take some fish or seafood or something in the esky to have for lunch then, and I can have something else because I'm not really a huge fan of seafood anymore, and I've never liked prawns or anything. I don't like anything that's looking at me while I eat it. Yeah, so got to narrow that down. I've started in my diary noting down a to-do list of, like, what meals we need to prep for over the break, when things are closed. Put together a menu. Wayne's mum and dad normally put on Christmas and do everything. They always like to do it. That's the way they always like to do it. But this year, Wayne's mum's had some major surgery, and so she's been told to rest. So we're all contributing to Christmas lunch, which is great. So we've been asked to cook a chook. If you're wondering, if you're American and you're wondering what a chook is, it's a chicken. But we say chook. So yeah, we've got to get I want to get 2, so I've got a backup one in case something happens, and need to get those early because they'll sell out. And I'll just freeze it and then get it out the day before, and put it in the fridge to defrost, ready to roast in the oven, and then in the barbecue, and then I'll make a salad up to take on the day, and then another salad for our Boxing Day trip. I might make the Asian salad on the Asian slaw recipe on for Boxing Day. So that's out of the gluten-free book I recently got, the recipe book that I got from Kmart for like $5, bargain. So yeah, so just putting together a list of things we need to buy, and I want to make some rumbles for me, gluten-free, and I got the gluten-free arrowroot biscuits, but they're like hard as a rock, so I don't think they'll crush up easy for the recipe. I think you got to have crushed biscuit. I can't remember, I'll have to check. And I wanted to get them early because if they sell out, I can't make it. So I think I might go and get the Scotch Finger gluten-free biscuits because they'll crush up easy. And then I need to get a little bottle of rum so I can have rum balls. And I've already got coconut and condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk, and I'll do a double batch, and one batch will be rumbles because Wayne's not a fan of those, and that'll be for me. And one batch for Wayne will be whiskey. I'll put whiskey in his because he likes Scotch whiskey, and so I'll put his favourite in that, and then we'll each have our own rumble whiskey balls. And so that I've got to start thinking of that when I want to make those. Probably if I get the ingredients soon, like next week, and then I can maybe do those on the 23rd when I'm off work for holidays for over Christmas, and then I'll be free. Like during the day I can make those up, and starting to think about like I need to clean the house and do some more tidying up. The dogs constantly make mess, so I need to do that today, some of that, and get the washing up to date because we need to have it ready to pack tomorrow to go away on the weekend. And yeah, so big to-do list I've got to put together leading up to Christmas. Anyone else do a to-do list? Yeah, so that's all good. And yeah, not much else is happening. I did start my bunny burrow, and I will show you what I've done so far because it's just grass, and you'll be able to see the variegation. It's sort of gone stripy. I can't talk stripy at the moment. I pinched one of my needle minders for myself as well as a thread keep. So I pinched from my shop for myself a honeycomb bee thread keep, and it's got the little flower with the crystal in it charm, and then I got a queen bee with the same crystal charm, and then I'm using for the grass number 809 oregano in the Cottage Garden threads, which comes out, oops, that's the way, comes out like that. So it's a bit stripy at the moment, but at least you can see the variegation coming into the grass, and I'm liking it so far. And that's using 2 threads, so you do get the variegation because they've coloured the threads the same colour at either end, so it doesn't matter if you hold 2 threads together or you hold 2 ends together to do 2 threads, or you just use 1 thread, you'll still get the variegation, which is fabulous. So yeah, so that's the grass leading up to the burrow, and it's going to be super cute. I can't wait to do Mr. Bunny's waistcoat in this lovely blue. I really can't. Mr. Bunny's my favourite. I was going to put beads for his little vest, but I thought that's ridiculous because it's not fair to people to buy a whole pack of beads just for 3. But people can put in their own if they want, if you've got some in stash. But I'll just use French knots for this model. So yeah, so I'm just working on that this morning before I started work, and then I'll do some more tonight and over the weekend. That's the project I'm going to take away with me. And I've charged up my, I have these, I'll go and get them. Right, these are my headlights. So I got these on Amazon. If I find the thing, I'll link it below. And they've got little LED lights, and you can change the strength of them and adjust them where you need to go, and then you can sit and stitch. Perfect for when you're on a plane, on a train, on a bus, or, oh, you can even, that moves a little bit, if you're on a train, a plane, or a bus, or you're sitting in the lounge room, you don't want to disturb anybody else watching a movie if you've got all the lights off or anything, and you don't want to put your big light on. They're great. Perfect for taking away with you when you go to a retreat if you don't want to carry a bigger light. And you can adjust them so they're not blinding anybody. And they're super light, and they're very easy to pack in your bag. And they just have little buttons at the side for you to adjust easily to change the strength of the light. So anyway, there's your recommendation. I'll see if I can find them where I got them from on Amazon, and I don't think they were very expensive. Yeah, about between 19 or 17. You can even get some thinner ones for $17.55 up to about $26. So very reasonably priced. And if you've got Amazon Prime, it's free delivery, and it'll come the next day usually. So I will try and remember to put that over. It might not be exactly the one I got, but it'll be the same thing. Yeah, so yeah, I love it. So I will be taking that away with me when I pack my bag tomorrow for the weekend. And yeah, I'm just rambling now, so I'm going to get back to work, and I'll catch you all either tomorrow or later if I decide to check in. Okay, bye.
Paris, what you doing? You're home. Sooty.